A number of states are suing the Trump administration over its decision to freeze more than $6 billion in federal education grants for K through 12 schools, as well as adult education. It's just one of a number of lawsuits against the Trump administration filed by Democratic state lawmakers in response to the president's controversial policies. Joining us now, California Attorney General Rob Bonta and Democratic Governor Andy Beshear of Kentucky. The Attorney General's office has filed 34 lawsuits in the last 26 weeks, and Governor Beshear has signed on to 5 of them. Our thanks to you both, gentlemen, for being here. Mr. Attorney General, we'll start with you, since you're at the tip of the spear for this effort for Democratic states and their governments to try to fight back against the Trump's administration. Let's focus in on what, in particular, this education cuts. What's the standing? What are the grounds for your legal action?
Well, thanks for having me this morning. You know, the state of California and 23 different states over the last 6 months have sued 34 times for the repeat offender lawlessness of this presidential administration. And our standing as states is the financial harm that we suffer, for example, when the president unlawfully, unconstitutionally tries to withhold funding in to the tune of billions of dollars that the Congress has already appropriated. Congress has the power to appropriate. Congress has decided to appropriate funding, and this president cannot stop that money from flowing. So in our current education lawsuit, California stands to lose $1 billion of critical funding to support things like tutoring and learning math and learning to read and supporting our children of migrant workers, adult literacy, as you mentioned. And we cannot have a president who breaks the law. We think it's not a lot to ask that the president of the United States comply with the law, follow the Constitution. Unfortunately, this president is breaking the law at a record pace.
So, Governor Beshear, I know you in particular singled out the cuts to AmeriCorps. They're so important in your state and many others. You obviously are a Democratic governor of a state that has voted Republican for the last several presidential elections. President Trump carried it with ease last time around. Talk to us, though, about the impact, because we talk about this a lot on the show, that these cuts are having to the very people who voted for this president.
Well, these cuts are devastating to Kentucky, but also to the rest of the United States, and in the AmeriCorps context, especially to rural America. These are people doing God's work. They are in our schools helping kids get caught up. They are in food banks helping to make sure that no one goes hungry. The work that AmeriCorps does used to have bipartisan support because it was people giving a year or more of their lives to better the lives of the people around them. But I think the Attorney General also just pointed out that this is also about the federal government keeping its word. These are programs that Congress created. Then they appropriated money for it. Then we signed an agreement, a contract in how we were going to use it. And oftentimes we've used our state funds that they're ultimately going to reimburse. Thanks to AGs, we have injunctions in place for a lot of this, yet still it's hard to get those dollars to flow. And now it's more important than ever to recognize the importance of a Democratic AG or governor, because that Supreme Court decision that limits nationwide injunctions means if you have a Democratic AG or governor and the president illegally freezes funds, you're going to go to court and you're going to get them flowing again. But what's going to happen in Republican-led states where they're too afraid to sue? They're not going to see that money. And next year, in elections all across America, they're going to have to explain to their people why they put the president in front of those they're supposed to serve.